darkness, my old.
I've had a lot of great memories with Mr. Moore personally. He always calls me a trash bag or a trash can, and we do it back and forth with each other. We have a really friendly bond, and I look to him as a really big mentor to me. I think he teaches me a lot of the people to feel the music rather than just sing it. So he's a pretty great person.
It's really great, like, because when I first got here, like, I was just in chorus, and, you know, I was just doing it to do it. But then, like, since Mr. Moore was my teacher, like, he basically, like, taught us, like, I guess, the actual beauty of music. Like, the beauty of what we can create with our vocal cords. Because sis, I thought I was a bass. And sis, I'm not.
Inspirational!
Yeah!
It's
not like
better technique. Like how to be a better singer. Like I was, yeah, like the same thing. Like chorus, I was just taking it because I thought it was like a fun little thing to do. But then like I actually started liking it, and he teaches you how to be like a better person to people. And like yeah, cause yeah, he's a really good person, and he taught me how to be like a better person to other people in chorus and have like a lot of respect. And you really respect Mr. Moore because of what he does. So yeah.
And he like pays attention to all the chorus classes,
like, yeah.
rather than just, you know, the advanced classes. Like he doesn't have favorites. I mean, every chorus class is important to him. So I appreciate his about Mr. Moore. So have fun in Tennessee.
No, I thought wait,
get out of here.
Okay, Mr. Moore really taught me how to appreciate music for more than just like liking what I hear and like just getting more from music and all that stuff. So yeah, no, it's okay. Let's go.
Miss Moore, he taught me how to come up with some pretty great comebacks in our arguments. So that's one of the main points. But I also enjoyed that he taught us to not just enjoy singing music, but to also enjoy the people we sing it with. That was one of like the main things he focused on. Not just singing just to sing it, but also to sing with everyone else around you and share it all together.
Yay!
That was beautiful.
Bye, Timmy.
Bye, Timmy.
Yeah.
So I just know my freshman year of high school coming in here was really hard, and I was in choir all my life, and it was really hard transitioning from one music teacher to the other because I've always had a ton. And Mr. Moore was really, really hard on us my freshman year, and I'll never forget that I really didn't like him. And he always told us that we need to connect with the people around us. And he ended up being really, really nice and ended up connecting me with some of my best friends today. And growing up through high school, I did get bullied a lot, and I did go through a lot of hard times, but Mr. Moore always supported me in everything that I chose to do. He was the only reason I ever auditioned for Howard's Got Talent 3 times. He would let me practice in his room because I didn't have the own space or the family to support me at my house. So I always looked at him as a really big father figure that helped me out when my family didn't help me out. And I'm really going to miss you, Mr. Moore. You've been one of my favorite teachers and throughout all these years, and I will always remember you throughout my senior year, and you've just been a great role model for me, so I can't thank you enough for that. Bye, Mr. Moore.
When I first started out in the high school choral program my freshman year, I was so nervous. And to know that a new teacher was starting with me, it actually helped. I kept hearing other students who had been there for a few years how they were upset that the old teacher quit, but I couldn't exactly feel the same way because I never knew the old teacher. I thought Mr. Moore was a great person. He's there to help us, and he's taught us a lot through the years. He has shown us respect, given us encouragement, and he showed us that music isn't just a sound. He has showed so many students that music can be found from within, and it can reach someone's heart and soul. It's a passion, and it can only be reached if you truly care about it. Music's not just something you do, it's something you care about. And I think that's something Mr. Moore has really taught. Have a great time in college, Mr. Moore.
So I
brothers, and all my life I've looked up to all three of them at one point or another. And when Mr. Moore first came here, it was very funny because he was trying to be mad at us and trying to be all stern and stuff. But it didn't really work out because his quirkiness kind of shined through all of the anger. And he ended up doing amazing things for the women's choir and things I never thought I'd be able to hear, at least coming from myself and our class. No disrespect to them. And it ended up showing me that a lot of things I didn't think were possible. And now, Mr. Moore is like my older brother, and I'm very glad that he gets to be a part of our family.
Mr. Moore, thank you for everything you've done for me, for giving me opportunities that I'll never forget. And my favorite memory of you was, it was my first year of ensemble, and we were getting ready for your first Howard's Got Talent, and we did this chord on Let It Be. The one, you remember. We did this chord on Let It Be, and it sounded really good, and then you looked at us and you said, this is the moment I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be part of that group for 3 years has been an honor. And if I ever do something great, I'm going to attribute some of that to you and what you taught me with our time together at Howard. So thank you for everything you've done, and I'm going to miss you, but I know you're going to do great things in the music world.
Mr. Moore, I just want to say thank you for all the years that I've spent with you. I never really cared much about singing until you came along and kind of gave me a chance to actually start singing a lot, and I've never really had a very passionate teacher unlike you. So I just want to say thank you very much for everything that you have done for us. And if you want to hit me up at Guitars, bro, I got you. Don't worry.
So when I first walked into Howard in 10th grade, it was really intimidating at first. It was a big school full of a bunch of kids that I really didn't know. But somehow when I walked into chorus for first period, I kind of knew that things were going to be okay. Thank you, Mr. Moore, for being probably one of the greatest teachers that I have ever had. And thank you for just giving me a chance and for all the opportunities that you've let me have. It really has changed me for the better, especially like getting to be Judy Burnley this year in 9 to 5. That was my first ever leading role, and it will probably be my favorite. So thank you so much, and we're really going to miss you at Howard, but we know you're going to do amazing things.
Okay, for all the years I have been in chorus, I've never had a chorus teacher like Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore can sing and play the piano at the same time, and I think we're blessed to have a teacher like Mr. Moore.
Yeah.
I love you, Mr. Moore. Good luck.
At the beginning, when I joined the school, I didn't really know about reading music, and I didn't really know about hand signs, but Mr. Moore taught me all of that with great patience, and I'm really grateful for that. And from till then, chorus became a really favorite class for me, and Mr. Moore really made that class enjoyable. And with each lesson that he taught and every song that he conducted, he poured out a piece of himself. And that I'm really grateful for that. And I hope Mr. Moore continues to teach kids more about music.
Mr. Moore, thank you for not holding a grudge against me that one day I tried to skip rehearsal. You've been an amazing teacher to me, and I'm so glad I've gotten to know you these past 3 years. I hope you have fun in college.
I know I've already given you my Silver Paw speech, but I do want to reiterate that, like, you've really helped build up my self-confidence and, like, help tear down my walls, you know, and not many other teachers can say that, and I very much appreciate everything that you've done for us.
So, hey Mr. Moore, just gonna say that I love you, even though I make fun of you all the time for being you in general, but I'm really happy to see you doing what you love, even though it sucks and I'm selfish and I don't want you to go, and I'll kind of like bawl my eyes out on the last day of school when you leave. Thank you so much for just being the wonderful teacher you are. You've opened up the class and made it such a place that I can be myself, and I'm not afraid to be myself. thank you for also teaching me about music, because I walked in here my freshman year and I had no idea what the heck-a-doo I was doing, and you're kind of the reason I continued and growing so much. And I'm really scared for the next few years when you're not going to be here, but I know you'll always be here in my heart. And I hope you don't forget us and our crazy memories of your stupid socks and your accidental cussings in the middle of songs. And we'll miss you. Love you, Mr. Moore.
First and foremost, when I came here at Howard, I did not like Howard at all. I did not know how I was going to make it because I was so shy. I didn't have any friends. I didn't know anybody. But sophomore year, when I joined the Howard High School choral program, I made so many friends, and I became more open. I wasn't as shy as I used to be. I'm more sociable and I'm more out there. And I really want Mr. Moore to know that I really, really do love him, and he has made such a tremendous impact on my life. And I can sing better. Like, I could not sing as well as I do now, but those warm-ups really helped, and he just was a great father figure in my life.
Mr. Moore, thank you so much for everything you've done for me and for letting me play in the musical and always making fun of my accent and not knowing how to pronounce my last name. And I'm going to miss you so much, and thank you for everything.
Hey, Mr. Moore, I love you very much. Howard will not be the same without you. The passion that you have for us and music is what made me love music in a different way, and I appreciate you so much for that. And I know all of us are going to miss you so much. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Moore, it's your fave. I'm just kidding, not your fave. But I'm really gonna miss you, like being at Howard, because you were the only reason that I was going to come back to this school. So yeah, I hope you come back and visit Macon sometime, and like we should link up sometime. You know, since I'm an adult now and we friends now, and we cool and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna miss you. Bye.
Hi, Mr. Moore. Sorry for the ugliness and the, toxicity or whatever. But I just want to say thank you for everything and opportunities that you have given us and being the amazing teacher that you are for leading us to straight superiors or whatever. And I hope that you enjoy everything that is coming your way career-wise and school-wise, and that you have a great experience in Tennessee. And I will have a great experience in college from the knowledge that you have given me and my fellow ladies. Now remember to set your table and you love on your cat and stuff. Love you, Mr. Moore.
We all laugh, we all cry, we all feel hunger, we all feel pain, we all long. Hey oh, hey oh, we all hey, oh hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, we are one world, one people.
go before you go.
All right, do Michaela.
Okay.
Go.
Wow. This looks really good with your pink shirt, by the way. Okay, it's rolling.
Oh, it's rolling right now?
Yeah.
By the winter, got to kill the bear. That's all I got. Did you film that?
Yes, I did.
Do it again. Do it again. That was awesome.
Mr. Moore.
Okay, so
Mr. Moore, even though I probably won't see you again, I'll always remember that smile of yours.
Smile.